This is so special. Did you see my Knicks? Did y'all see him? Did y'all see him? You know what, the first round, we out of the first round for the first time in a decade. It doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. We go into the finals. We go into the finals. Yo, go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go.
It's over. For the first time in a decade, the Knicks are moving on to the second round. Final score in Game 5, the Knicks 106, the Cavaliers 95.
The way this team plays, it resonates with all our fans.
Knicks fans, you've waited a long time. Celebrate. Honk your horns. It's happening. Knicks are moving on in the playoffs.
Best fans in the world. We have the best city in the world, the best arena in the world.
1 down, 2 more to go. I'm thinking finals, baby.
We're looking forward to the next challenge.
Go New York, go New York, go.
First Take is presented by CFP Professionals.
Yeah. What's up? What's
I'm
up?
not gonna lie.
What's up?
It's unbearable.
I'm gonna try to be nice. Because I'm low key. When I saw that pathetic hop, I felt slightly. I felt slightly embarrassed.
But
I'm gonna try to be nice because he's so elated
Let me
today.
tell you something. Now, you understand how special this is. You
Why? 'Cause
understand?
it's NFL draft?
This has got
Fired up.
whatever.
Oh, G-Man.
We care about the NFL. We care about the NFL. Personally speaking, I appreciate the draft. I care more about the games on Sundays in the fall than I do a draft. But the draft is important.
Gotta build
I
your
understand
team.
that. But damn it, the hell with all of that. It's about the Knicks right now. I don't want to hear about the Knicks right now. It's New York City, baby. It's Brooklyn. It's New York City.
Leave my team alone.
Excuse me.
Leave my team alone.
I ain't bothering them. We're out of the first round, y'all. It's orange and blue skies, baby. Orange and blue skies.
Should I give you a standing O?
That's what
Let
I'm
me
saying.
get up for
I'm
this.
just saying. Go ahead.
Out of the first round.
Jealousy will get you nowhere.
How did it go
You
from-
just standing up because you want to show the world your outfit. We
No,
ain't trying to
it's
see
a
that
great
right now.
outfit. You can't even
It's a very
see
nice
my
outfit.
outfit up behind the desk.
The point is that we here. We here. Miami.
Jimmy
You're
Butler.
next.
Oh, you're so nervous.
You're
Get out of
next.
here.
Wait,
All right.
That's what it
Jimmy
is.
has a post that said in 5.
I feel you.
Did you see the post?
I didn't
Jimmy?
see that.
Jimmy Butler had a post
I didn't
last
see that.
night.
I didn't see
Last
that.
post on
I didn't
IG
see that.
said in 5.
I didn't see that. Jimmy's already told me what he thinks he's gonna do to the New York Knicks. Not last night, but I'm saying he's already told me that. He's been prognosticating this for a long time. It don't matter. Could you turn your ring on vibrate? You know that? Could you turn on
But
vibrate?
it's been a busy morning. There's a lot happening.
Let's go. We in the house. We in the New York, stand up. New York, stand up. New York, stand up. What's up? What's up? We here.
Unbearable.
You understand? I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
It went
This is
from
what it is.
winning the first
This is what
round
it
to
is.
now we're
All
going
right,
to the
here's the
finals.
deal.
All right, okay.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
I wrote some beautiful setups to set up these topics. I had checked my research, excellent notes. Do you have anything else you want to add on the New York Knicks and
Go ahead.
how you're feeling?
I will not say this.
Before I move forward.
There's very few people on the planet Earth that could be operating on 90 minutes to 2 hours sleep with this energy. I didn't sleep.
Oh, is this a humble brag?
No. I didn't sleep because that's how hyped I am.
Wow.
I've been up all night. I couldn't sleep.
Did you go out?
I didn't go nowhere. I kept watching the game over and over again. That's what I kept doing.
You do have a glow.
I just kept
You do have
doing
a
that.
glow.
I was watching that and dissecting Miami so we could see how we gonna take them out.
Good.
And I love Miami. Y'all
Did you
know
have
how I
any
feel
snacks?
about y'all, but not against my Knicks.
What were your snacks?
I didn't eat.
Oh, you didn't eat?
No.
Just pure adrenaline.
No, pure adrenaline.
You're something special.
I am something special.
You are.
I am.
You
I
are.
am. Better ask somebody. There we go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
You know what, Stephen A?
Yeah,
It was all
yeah.
orange and blue skies. Then there's this guy, Playoff Jimmy. He dropped 56 in Game 4, 42 in Game 5, along with a putback less than a second left in regulation. That sent it to overtime and led Miami to a furious 128-126 comeback win, the largest comeback entering a final quarter and series-clinching win in NBA history. Here he is after the game.
I know you say playoff Jimmy isn't a thing, but you just followed up a 56-point performance with 40-plus tonight. If it's not the playoffs, what is it that makes you unstoppable?
My teammates, they need me to be that way right now. I will continue to be that way right now. Whatever it takes to win. It could be 40, it could be 50, it could be 0 and 12 assists. I got to be able to do it all.
Did you shut your ringer off? Thanks. Act like you've been here. See, that's what you get.
He's paying you no mind right now. He's locked in.
He's literally so locked into his text messages, he forgot he was on TV for a second.
You getting text from Jimmy?
Not him.
Somebody here. I know when your face goes that way.
Are you ready to
I know when
continue?
your face goes that way. You get somebody.
Oh, that just got you more focused. Oh, game face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did you see that?
Something's happening.
Let's go.
Do you have anything that you want to share, or you want me to just get into the question here?
You'll know through my soliloquies today who's texting me.
Oh.
Because I get a lot of texts from people, players, coaches, executives,
Okay.
text me during the game,
Okay.
during the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You
Especially
good?
now.
You're good?
Especially now.
You start referring to somebody with your hand like that?
New York Knicks partying last night. They had a great plane ride home. They celebrating. We got to get the health of Julius Randle just right. But let's go on to the subject for. Let's go here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Stephen A.
It's right there. Let's go.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yes.
Seriously. Really happy for New York. Happy you won the first round. Big deal, the whole thing. I know it's been a long time. But how much should the Knicks fear Jimmy Butler?
Excuse me? Could you repeat that question?
How much should the New York Knicks fear Jimmy Butler?
How much should they or how much do they?
How much should they?
Be careful
He's
now.
been going off.
Be careful now.
Jimmy Butler and I go back a ways. I'm very concerned because he's that dude. And we'll have a discussion later about over the last 4 seasons what this man has done in the postseason. I understand that. Jimmy Butler is a superstar in the playoffs. He is something special. And he's a rough rider. He's a dog. I mean, he's not one of those people that's just trying to win. He wants to come to Gotham City, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, and ruin everything for New Yorkers. That's what he want to do. That's the kind of spirit he got. We have to stop this man. We have to stop this man. Now, there's a lot of reasons to be worried because he's hitting threes now. Dropped 42, he's got 98 points in the last 2 games, completely taken off. We can talk later or a little bit later on in this segment about how much he was helped by Mike Budenholzer, how much he was helped by 13 missed free throws by Giannis, how much he was helped, by Grayson Allen not really paying attention to the clock in the last shot of the game, how much he was helped. A lot of things. But in the end, it does not take away from the greatness of Jimmy Butler. I understand that when I'm talking about postseason Jimmy, I'm talking about greatness. I get all of that. But New York, a different animal, baby. And when you come to the Garden, it's a different stage. And Jimmy's been on a lot of stages. Hell, he went to the finals. That was in the bubble. He was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. But when you come to the Garden, you come to the Garden, it's a different beast, okay?
You think he's intimidated by the Garden?
We're going to find out. I see y'all talking. We're going to find out. Remember, although he was a different player then, he was coached in Chicago by Tom Thibodeau. He was coached in Minnesota by Tom Thibodeau.
That's a good point.
The man is familiar. I know I don't make nothing but good points. The point that I'm trying to make to you, we understand that this coach is familiar with Jimmy Butler. Now, Jimmy Butler might be familiar with them too. But all I'm trying to say to you is this. There is a reason to fear Jimmy Butler, but that will only elevate the level of focus and tenacity and commitment that is necessary to take him down. And he will go down in this series. The Garden is a different animal. The Knicks have home court advantage in this series. Games 1, 2, 5, and 7 at the Garden, okay? I like the New York Knicks' chances. And by the way, just as an aside to my brother Kenny Smith, Queens in the building, Kenny Smith, TNT. The blasphemy. This man picked Miami. I was ashamed. It's a betrayal to New York. But I'll hold it down. New York gonna handle their business because they fear.
I think Tom Thibodeau is going to go under every ball screen and play drop coverage.
Ridiculous.
All day long.
Ridiculous.
I'll be damned if I think he's going to put Mitchell Robinson on Bam Adebayo and just let him see the court and make passes. I would be damned if Tom Thibodeau is not going to have some kind of big on the ball and some kind of bigger player guard Jimmy Butler if there's an end-of-game scenario not to let him catch the ball underneath the rim. I think Tom Thibodeau is a better coach than Coach Budenholzer, and yeah, I'm saying it because he understands the defensive principles that are needed in order for this team to win the game. And I think the skilled players of New York, defensively, the way these guys defend the perimeter, they're not going to only let Jimmy Butler beat them. When you think about he's accounted for close to 100 points in 2 games.
Yeah.
Molly, it's 100 points
Yeah.
in 2 games. And the game plan never changed. It didn't change once, Stephen A.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the playoffs? Are we talking about adjustments? And when the game is in the trenches, the details matter? I just think Tom Thibodeau and the personnel that the Knicks have are better suited. Now, you call me a Miami Heat hater all you want. I love the culture. I love Mickey and Nick Harrison. I love everything this team stands for. I think Eastwo is one of the best coaches in the league. And I love Jimmy Butler. I think he's one of the best performers in the playoffs the game of basketball has today. But I think the scheme, I think the personnel that the Knicks have, and I think the way Jalen Brunson is playing, with or without Julius Randle, is enough to get by the Miami Heat. That's what I feel about it.
Well, first of all, I'm very, very proud of your synopsis there, your breakdown, because the outcome is exactly what I wanted to hear. The New York Knicks, again, we will have a healthy fear of Jimmy Butler because he warrants it. He is worthy of it. His star caliber performances over the last 4 years in the postseason, third leading scorer in the postseason, by the way, over the last 4 years. There is no question that Jimmy Butler is somebody to be feared, but feared in a manner that allows you to motivate yourself to the highest level to be ready. Leave no stone unturned. There ain't a rock you ain't supposed to crawl on. You cover yourselves, R.J. Barrett, the way he played the last 3 games. You got to continue to play that way. Wasn't driving to the basket the first 2 games. Driving to the basket a lot more in the last 3 games. That's why he was so effective over these last 3 games or so. Jalen Brunson, just continue to be you. Julius Randle, get healthy. Get healthy. He was playing good in that first half before he got hurt, making amends for how he performed in Game 4. He was making amends. You're going to have to play big. Mitchell Robinson, 18 rebounds.
11 offensive rebounds.
Okay, that's a big, big deal. We love that, okay? But Bam Adebayo is a different animal because he's mobile. And unlike Mobley, who's thin in the waist, unlike Allen, who looked a bit petrified, you got a situation with Bam Adebayo where there ain't going to be a problem. So he's going to be active. How many putbacks did Bam register last night, particularly in key moments? I counted at least 3. This is a person that you're going to have to watch out for. So when Mitchell Robinson is helping, he's looking to block shots or thwart shots. You got to keep in mind that somebody like Bam Adebayo is going to attack the board. So you can't go too small too often because if Mitchell Robinson is helping out, who's going to help Mitchell on that backside when he's doing something like that? You got to watch out for all of this. I understand that. But in the end, the New York Knicks played 4 games against Miami. They won 3 of them this year. All of them was close games. I get all of that. One of the games, I give it to Miami. The Knicks lucked up because Randle had turned the ball over like 3 damn times on the same possession before recapturing the basketball and launching a shot at the buzzer to beat Miami. Don't even count that one. But in the end, the games are tight. And I think this series is going to be tight. They're going to go back and forth. And what you cannot have is Jimmy Butler getting loose. You have to treat him like Jordan. You have to treat him like Kobe, LeBron. You got to treat him like he's that kind of superstar because in the postseason, damn it, he practically is. That's how you got to go at him. That's how you have to prepare for him. And I have faith that Tom Thibodeau will do just that. Budenholzer is another matter entirely.
All right, we'll get into this more later, and I'll ask you how far you think they're going now that you think they're going to get
He
past
said finals. He said we're going to the finals.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
Finals. I didn't hear Eastern Conference
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
We'll get
We're going to talk
into that
about
a
that.
little bit later
America
in the
needs to
show.
know. America needs to know. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about
Josh Hart's going to be imperative.
We're going to talk about that.
Josh Hart's going to be
I
imperative.
feel you on that. Of course it is. Of course
He's going to have that role.
But his defense,
He's going to have that role.
With your bold
I mentioned-
predictions,
this is-
imagine you had your Warriors, your beloved Warriors.